just in the entrance to the landings. We'll get a panoramic shot over the first lake that you can see. Here's another view of the same lake, a little bit closer, and you can see one of the golf course flags right in the entrance and a lot of the lovely condos and bungalows around, and the lovely flora. The village on the left is the Windjammer village, and this is a panorama over the little lake and the bridge to see some of the lovely condos and some of the views from here. On your right we have the tennis courts. Tennis features a lot in the landings, as does golf and the marina. This is just a panorama of the tennis courts. I think the ladies are just going off. Here we have the swimming pool, the main pool.
Just keep at it, it's wonderful.
Here we are approaching the Helm Club, which is the centre of the landings where a lot of social activities are arranged. We went to a Martin Luther King night here, which was fantastic. They have bridge and they have other social activities here, and a restaurant and a bar.
That's the Golf Pro Shop.
Here is where we book our golf and where the tennis is booked as well. And we're panning round now to the golf cart and buggy hire centre. Here we are looking at the golf course. It's hole number 10, and it's a lovely panorama with the aerial tall block of condos in the background, the palm trees and the lovely houses. This is just a panorama of another view, looking at the landings, the lovely scenery. Really is very picturesque. Here's an egret on the practice putting green. Maybe he's going to have a go. And another one coming up. There are a few ladies coming up the 18th.
Looks as though they've all played from the drop zone, having put their balls in the lake.
Another view of some of the lovely bungalows here and the lakes. Here's an example of some of the lovely houses and developments they have here with the gorgeous flowers. This is Beacon Cove.
Yeah.
Here's another vista of Sunset Pool and one of the other lakes here with a fountain, a small one, and some of the condos. It really is absolutely charming here. This is another vista of the trees, another lake, an aerial, the tall condo building, and people playing golf on the 18th. Going down Riverside Walk and the Riverside Marina. We're looking at the gorgeous property here, and again the lovely blue sky with fabulous trees and flowers. This is the 18th tee, the last one on the course, and we're going to pan round to Trawler Village, which is another gorgeous little development on the land. town, and we're panning towards the wheelhouse, which is our favourite spot, sitting watching the sunset.
Go.
Here's a full panorama of the marina, showing all the boats and the lovely villas and condos around it. And here we go for more of a close-up of the wheelhouse. Here's a close-up of the wheelhouse, a place we love to eat in the evenings and have a cocktail watching the sunset. Show you a close-up of that in a minute.
Go.
This is the terrace of the wheelhouse, panning around to the great bridge that goes over to Cape Coral and the river Caloosahatchee. Most impressive. There's supposed to be manatees in these waters, but unfortunately we haven't seen any yet. Looking right across to Cape Coral now.
And out to the Gulf.
And out. Here we go, panning around the Gulf again. Some big developments and Picnic Point, where people have picnics, and they have some live groups here sometimes. And this is right aside the Caloosahatchee River and the marina. Fantastic location.
Go.
We're now completing the 365-degree view, going from Picnic Point to the marina, going right round until we get to Ariel. There are some flowers, oranges on the trees. Here's a duck crossing straight in front of us. We're now back at our condo steamboat Bend East. And this is a view just towards the condos around our area. This is a view of our pool, Steamboat Bend East pool. Each of the villages and the landings has its own private pool. This is our rather gorgeous one. And this is the view from our condo over the golf course, panorama towards the lake and the fountain.